Hello, I'm Philip Stoten. I'm here at Electronica 2012 and I'm joined by Phil G from Premier Farnell. Phil, thank you very much for joining me.
You're welcome.
Start by telling me a little bit about the Element 14 concept, and your particular area is contract manufacturing. How do you deliver that, roll that out to the contract manufacturers here?
So obviously in Europe today, Farnell Element 14's position in contract manufacturing is a significant one. We play a huge role in dealing with contract manufacturers of all sizes and shapes across Europe. Fundamentally for us, our sweet spot and our service solution offering fundamentally focuses on the NPI builds that we see across contract manufacturing. So that could be the tier 1, the large global guys, it could be the tier 2, the regional, multi-location, or it could be the tier 3, the local domestic market, where we're seeing significant growth at the moment. Certainly in Eastern European, you mentioned that, Philip, and we're seeing in markets like Slovenia, Slovakia, we're seeing an emergence of many new contract manufacturers. And the good news is a lot of our key partnership contract manufacturers are seeing significant growth as well. So for Farnell Element 14, as I've said, we're focusing on the pre-production, the NPI element, which a lot of the smaller contract manufacturers who have not yet hit that volume absolutely require that service element. So we are making significant investments today in full reel passive propositions, re-reeling services. We're offering moisture sensitivity support. We're offering packaging support. All services that the contract manufacturer require from a high service distributor.
And what we seem to be seeing in those contract manufacturers, a couple of years ago they were talking about high mix, now they're talking about ultra high mix. There seems to be more and more changeover, more and more jobs. So their supply chain has become complex, the way they kit has become complex.
Absolutely.
You're able to support them better than you were, I guess, in that particular area.
And I think the velocity of what we see within contract manufacturers increased tenfold. Typically, 5 or 10 years ago, contract manufacturers, some of the smaller domestic customers, would have maybe 5, 10 end customers. Today it can be anything from 20 to 40 customers, where again they're actually supplying this more higher complex requirement, but they're doing it across a wider end customer base, and the segments also are opening up. So before you had some smaller contract manufacturers that would focus typically on the industrial segment or the medical segment or the automotive, there's a realization that they need to have services and specialization to cover different segments, which is fantastic for us.
Yeah, absolutely. And when these contract manufacturers get involved in the NPI, we're seeing more of them getting involved in elements of design and developing the product so it can be manufactured well. Are you able to support them in developing that for supply chains, kind of a design for supply chain model?
Absolutely. So the web platform itself is a phenomenal tool and a portal for the engineering community within the contract manufacturer to get the support they need. It varies across contract manufacturers. Some contract manufacturers require very little technical support. Some are offering a full turnkey solution for their customers. We need to recognize that, and what we're doing is we're putting engineering solutions in place and portals so that engineers can share blogs and get answers very quickly to their technology questions. So the power of our web tool is allowing the contract manufacturer not just to place orders online with us, but also to provide that technical support around the Element 14 community.
And is that Element 14 community available in all these languages for these new regions that are coming on board?
Absolutely. So, a lot of our intranet material, we cover all the major geographies in Europe. It's important for us to make sure that certainly our personnel are driving activities into the field with translatable material, and absolutely, as you go through the geographies, the local languages are supported. You've got
to support them. And what do you think it is about those particular markets or those particular regions that gives them such an advantage? I mean, we're seeing a reshoring trend, which is obviously helping them out, but I guess it's the competitive nature of their workforce and the level of training in their workforce seems to help them.
So we've certainly if you take Europe as a bucket in itself, we've seen a migration out east to more competitive locations. But as I said, we've also seen a massive migration back because of quality issues, key component issues, where they require closer proximity and service and support from not just a local contract manufacturer, but a localized service base that they can measure, understand, and make sure the quality audits are absolutely in place.
Yeah. It seems that the global footprint of manufacturing generally got kind of dislodged when it all kind of rushed east to Asia, and now we're seeing some kind of correction, I guess.
Yeah, absolutely. There's still that element of pricing competitiveness, but the contract manufacturers are absolutely being smart, and they're trying to attract customers that don't necessarily need that absolute price competitiveness. They're looking for more solutions, they're looking for more quality, and they're looking for a service model. And I think that's where Farnell Element 14 absolutely provides a service to these customers, because it almost replicates the service levels that their end customers are expecting of them.
Yeah, so you can achieve that all the way down the supply chain.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, well, Phil, thanks for popping by to speak to me.
Very welcome.
Thanks for that news, and we'll speak again soon.
Great, thanks very much.
To get you here quickly, you should start from here and let us take care of everything in between. Flextronics SBS, innovative manufacturing services.